Hi everyone, this is HM&S video number 24 and you are most welcome for it. The most important thing in Microsoft Word is typing. That's why in this very video and some few videos to follow this one, we're going to see different techniques and ways of typing in Microsoft Word. Techniques that can make our typing easy, simple, and can speed up our typing. This is exactly what we are going to type. This is page 1 and we have also the second page down here. This is page 2. So when we are done typing this, we would have gone through most of the techniques that is used for typing in Word. Now in this very video, the first video in this short series of typing in Microsoft Word, we're going to see how we can set our Microsoft Word in a way that will make our typing very easy. Let's switch on to it and we see the main point of this video. Now last video we introduced Microsoft Word from the very beginning and we reach here. This is how Microsoft Word looks like when you open it. Now, when you open Microsoft Word, the first thing that I do recommend is for you to save your work so that you cannot lose anything in case power goes off or anything happens. So the first thing is to save your work in a location in your laptop or in your computer where you can easily locate it. So you can come to File, Save As, then you browse through the location where you want and then you save your work. But also, you can as well come to the name bar, you click, it will open for you this save this file. You can give it a name and then you browse through the location you want and then you save it. But for me, I like using the keyboard shortcut so much. The keyboard shortcut for save as is F12. So F12, you wait for it a bit, it will open for you the save as window. So this window, you can browse through it. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to save it as HM&S 24 typing video 1. The location where I want to save it on the desktop. You click on desktop, then you come down and you click save. You can see your document is now saved as HM&S 24 typing video 1. Now when you are typing in Microsoft Word, make sure you open the Home tab. Now we have very many tabs here. This is the Home tab, the Insert, the Draw, Reference, and the rest of the tabs. But most of the commands you need when you are typing in Microsoft Word is found in the Home tab. So you always make sure the Home tab is selected when you are typing in Microsoft Word. Not only that, there's few commands that you use a lot that are not found within the Home tab. You can actually add it into the quick access toolbar so that you can easily access them without clicking very many tabs. Like for example, for me, when I'm typing, I always do spelling checkup. So the spelling and grammar command, I always make sure I've added it into the quick access toolbar. Now the spelling and grammar commands is found under the Review tab. So from the Review tab, Proofing group, there is spelling and grammar. Actually, the keyboard shortcut for it is F7. As you can see, the keyboard shortcut for it is F7. I always use the keyboard shortcut when I'm doing that. But for someone out there, the person might not be so much good at using keyboard shortcuts. So that's where the spelling and grammar command is found. So when you find it, you can right click, then you come to Add to Quick Access Toolbar. You click. So when you do that, you can see it's already added into the Quick Access Toolbar. You can see it's here, spelling and grammar command. Another command that I use so much when I'm typing is found in the Insert tab, Head and Footer command, that is the page number. But it's not found in the Home tab. I will also come and right click, Add to Quick Access Toolbar. You click, you can see it's also added into the Quick Access Toolbar. When you're done adding all the commands that you use more frequently onto the Quick Access Toolbar, you now go back to the Home tab and you start typing. Now before we even start typing, there are people who might not be so much in need of seeing the white background and the white document area of a Word document for a very long period of time. So I'm going to show you how you can change the themes so that you can work with the color that is more comfortable for your eyes. When you come to the File tab, you get to what's called the Backstage View. Last video we talked about this Backstage View. But now down here, there is the Account. When you click on Account, this is the accounts, the information about your accounts. But what we want is the Office themes. By default, the colorful themes is always selected. That is the theme we have seen. But when you click on it, we have all these themes here. When you click on dark gray, this is how the dark gray look like. So this might be good enough for some people's eyes, but there are people who might need it even more darker. So you can go back to the theme, Office themes, and then you select black. So let's get back. So this is exactly how it looks like. Even the document area is having this color, but if you are not also comfortable with the color you are seeing on the document area, you can as well customize the color on the document area. This is the area I'm calling the document area where you type. So when you come to the design tab, page and background group, there is page color. When you click on the page color, you can change the document color to any color you want. You can see the preview you can see from here. Now when you select the dark theme, then you come to the page color, then you select black, it will automatically do the opposite. It will put for you the white document color instead of black, and this is how it will look like. But for my case, I'm always very comfortable with that colorful theme, so I'm going back there. You come to file, come to account. From the office themes, I'm going to change back to colorful, then you click here. So that is how you can change it. Also, I'm going to come to the design tab, page background group, then you click on page color, no color. So this is the colorful themes, how it looks like. So I'm going back to the home tab. One thing that I want to tell you is that when you change the office themes, let's just get back there for us to understand that. When you go to files, accounts, so when you change any theme, like for example you come here and you change it to black, you need to be aware that it does not only change it for the Word document, it changes it for all these Microsoft applications you are seeing here. Even Excel, when you open it, it will be now having the black office theme. That's one thing I want you to be aware of. So let's change it back to colorful. So I'm going to come here and then select colorful. Click on this back arrow. So we are almost set to start typing. Another thing that I've always seen people doing, people always start typing everything, and when they're done typing, they start now inserting the page number. That one is actually very okay. You can do that if you're more comfortable with it. But for me, I always prefer inserting the page numbers first before I start typing. Reason being, most of the time I always don't look down here to see the number of pages. Like here it's talking of page 1 of 1 because we have only one page here. The entire document is also having only one page. But for you to keep track of your pages that you have so far typed, maybe 10 pages, 5 pages, you need to insert the page numbers first before you start typing. So for you to insert the page number, you need to come to insert, and then from the header and footer group, you click on page number. Now when you click on this drop down, you get all these options here. You can insert the page number on top, at the bottom, margin, current position, or anywhere. But guess what? At the beginning of the video, we added our page number on the quick access toolbar. So when you're in the home tab, but already you have your page number added into the quick access toolbar, you don't need to go to the insert and then go the way we did it. You simply need to go to the quick access toolbar, you locate your page number, you click, and then you get all the options we have seen from that side. So for me, I'm going to go to the bottom of the page because I want to insert the page number at the bottom of the page. So when I come here, I have all these options here. So let's scroll down. The one I want is this one called page X of Y. It's in the page X of Y group. We have bulk number 1. It insert for you the page 1 of 1 or 1 of 2 or 1 of 3 depending on the number of current page you are in. But for bulk number 1, it insert it at the bottom but from the left hand side. For the bulk number 2, it insert it at the bottom but in the center. And then for the bulk number 3, from the right hand side. So the one I want is bulk number 3. You click and you can see it added for you page 1 of 1. Now the page number is always added at the footer area. So this the entire area you're seeing here is the footer area. That's why here we are seeing footer. So this is where you insert your footers also. Now immediately you do that, you can see it has added for us one more tab. This is called the contextual tab, header and footer tab. If you want to continue with your work now, you can come and close header and footer, or simply use the keyboard shortcut escape and it will close for you the header and footer. If I'm to add one more page, like for example, I'm going to do what's called a page break. So from this page, this is where our current location is. When you come to the insert tab, there's page break here. When you click on page break, it will break for you that page and add for you a new page down there. So now when you come to this second page, you can see it's talking of page 2 of 2. If I do Control Z to undo that, you can now see I have page 1 of 1. The keyboard shortcut for page break is Control Enter. So when you do Control Enter, it will also break for you that page and open for you a new page. This is now page 2 of 2. This is page 1 of 2. Now the last and a very important thing that I want you to know when you are typing is that you need to make sure you're showing the paragraph marks by turning the Show Paragraph Marks on. The Show Paragraph Marks, when you go to the Home tab in the paragraph group, it is this command here. When you click on it, it shows for you whatever you have done in your Word document. Like here, you have done a page break. That's why it's showing page break. Now when I click on this page break, I want to first remove the page break. So I'm going to highlight the page break and delete. That will delete for me the page break. Now this is a Show Paragraph Marks. It shows for you exactly what you have done in a Word document. If for example I hit the tab key, you can see it showing me what I've done is tab. So this is the symbol for tab. Now when I do enter, it's showing me that I've done entered and created new lines in this document area. This is the first line, second line, third line, and then the fourth line. If I do space, a space is always indicated by a dot. As you can see, these are the many spaces I put in this document. Now if you don't have the Show Paragraph Marks on, you cannot be able to see this. By the way, let me show you that when I click this, you can see it's not there. You cannot see and you cannot know that there's actually lines created here. There's a space. There's actually tab. You cannot know that. But when you turn on the Show Paragraph Marks, you can either click on it or use the keyboard shortcut Control * to show that. You can see that you can easily keep track of what you are doing. So I'm going to first click back. Up to here. Now this Show Paragraph Marks is actually a non-printable character. When you print this document, it will not be seen. Let me prove that to you. Now I'm going to do a formula in Word equals to run. I'm going to open my bracket, close my bracket. This is a function that can generate for you random sentence in Word. So when I hit enter, I have this random sentence generated. You can see my Show Paragraph Marks is put at the end of every sentence. So you can even add more by creating new lines. Now when you come to the File tab, and then you come to Print. To go to the print preview, you click on Print. This is the print preview. Let me first do Escape. The keyboard shortcut to go to print preview is Control P, and it will take you to print preview. Now let me first increase the size of this preview. You can see that this is exactly how this document would look like when it's printed. It doesn't have that Show Paragraph Marks. So I'm going to get back to the document. So this is a non-printable character. Now that is it for this introduction to typing in Microsoft Word. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave a playlist that's having all the videos we have uploaded about typing in Microsoft Word. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you found this video interesting, give it a like and share it with your friends. Until next video, HM&S video number 25, and then we meet again. Thank you.